Hi everybody, Alex the Player from Expert Forex, and I am so excited. We've just finalized the results for this week's trading. The market has closed and it has been again a wonderful week where lots of our live linked account traders have made a considerable amount of money. So the linked account service now has a very good track record with some of the accounts over 9 months old. And we've decided to give a trial where you can demo the linking service for 14 days. That's been a development this week, and we've seen a great rush of clients that have come in for that particular offer. But in the rest of the video, I'm going to tell you why you should be joining this service. It really is fantastic. I see a lot of traders out there really bumping their heads against the wall and battling to get their robots to work and battling to get their manual trading systems to work. And this is a fantastic service that can help you achieve your financial goals. Okay, and now we are on the linked account web page, and as it says, are you tired of seeing other robot traders succeed while you're battling? Or and when using this service, there's no need to wonder whether you will develop the trading skills to earn above average income. We already have traders that have developed those skills, and all you need to do is piggyback on those traders. Now you can do this for as little as $100 on a cent account, so that is also not a limitation. And the equity charts that we are getting from the service are absolutely fantastic, as you can see on your screen. And here we are at the linkable accounts for this week, and as you can see, it is the 4th of February. We have just updated it. It is fresh. The market is currently closed, so those results are pretty stable until Monday morning. So let's have a look at these results. And as you can see, there are some accounts that have produced fantastic results. And as I scroll down here, you'll see that there are over 40 accounts that have produced over 10% a month. Now, 10% a month is a big return, and this shows how robust this particular service is. And you can see some of these accounts have had absolutely fantastic returns: 800%, 500%, over 100% returns, 200% returns. So these accounts are producing fantastic results, and the drawdowns are controllable. We're going to have a look at the drawdowns and the monthly progress that they make. What is also quite fascinating is the consistency of the success rates. And if you run down this page here, you'll see that the success rates are in the 60s and 70s consistently. And that is so reassuring, because you want to trade a system that has a high success rate. Also in this column, you can see the age of all these accounts. So from my personal perspective, I would rather go for an account that has a long trading record than one that has a short trading record. But you can see some of these accounts have incredibly long. There's one for 250 days and so on. So the accounts here have a really robust track record. Now, what's also nice is if you want to go and have a look at the accounts in more detail, you can click on this particular link and it will take you to, and I'm going to do that, FX Blue analysis of the accounts. And here it is. Here's a chart of the account balance. It shows you the performance to date. The drawdown statistics are sometimes not as accurate for FX Blues as we would like it. What I do, for instance, is I use the equity chart. So it shows the balance and the equity, and there are the drawdowns and the drawdowns. Now you can see another thing that's happened in this service is that the service providers have become cleverer and cleverer. So what has happened is that they have adjusted the settings of the robots that they're trading. In the beginning, big drawdowns, and then they go through periods of smaller drawdowns. And look at this last period, almost no drawdowns. So the traders themselves are getting cleverer and clever and making the accounts safer and safer. You can see this account, for instance, has a 190-day track record. So they are really building up fantastic track records. So if you want more analysis of your account, click on that FX Blue link. The other thing that you can have a look at is you can actually see how many orders are open. There are the open orders, and you can also look at the closed orders if you are linking your account. This is one way to compare your account to the account that you're linking to. The service has been going for 5 months, and these traders are obviously also learning as they go along, and the results are absolutely fantastic. What's also nice here is that you can take your cursor and look at a chart that actually reflects the equity balances over the period that it's been trading, and there you can see those drawdowns that I spoke about earlier, those little dips there, and you can see the smoothness that has followed as the learning has occurred. So let's have a look at this week's performance. So on this table, it analyzes firstly the account's performance since it got linked on the service. So we don't want people to provide a fantastic performance, link their accounts, and then take it easy from then on. We're actually interested in the performance since they've linked, and this is what this particular table does. And you can see the overall gain since linking is shown on this table. Also, what we show you is the best week that the account has encountered and the worst week, so you can get an idea of what the worst drawdown was that this account encountered and what the best week has produced. And you can also see how many weeks the account has been on the service. So the account might be 9 months old, but they might have only linked 5 months ago or so. So you can actually see how long the account has been on the service. And then what I like looking at is the weekly gains. And just running your eye down here, you can see how good the weekly gains have been. And we go down here, and we're not really seeing many negatives coming up here at all. So this is where you can come and have a look at what the weekly movements are, what the most drawdown was, what the best gain was. And then the other thing that you need to know is that if you look at the worst week says that no account has a positive week. So we go down here, and you can see all the accounts have encountered negative weeks. Not a bad thing. There's one that hasn't, but it's not necessarily a bad thing, because that is the nature of the Forex market. It goes sideways one week, it trends the other week, and so on. And you have to be a very patient trader to trade the Forex market. We often see traders come in and test something for a week and then make a decision. No, you've got to test it over, as we are here, 5 months or 6 months or maybe a year, to really get a good idea of how robust the potential of a particular EA is, or even an EA trader. And here we're getting some really good feedback, because we're measuring our traders very objectively and also getting some really good feedback. So then we also have some tables showing the monthly returns achieved, and when we talk about a month, we talk about a month period, not the month that's just started. We also have here proprietary firms. What proprietary firms look for is the ratio between drawdowns and gains, because that's all they can see safety in that. If your drawdowns are low, your gains are high, that gives them a lot of safety. And that's how we measure some of these accounts. So anybody interested in proprietary trading can come and have a look here and see that the gains in some of these accounts are so much higher than the drawdowns. So that's why we've got that particular table there. And this one measures the performance after being linked. And as you can see, some of them have performed very well, 500%, 300%, 400%, that type of thing. And here's a list of those ones. And here we look at this week's movers and shakers, the ones that have really performed well. And you can see there are 2 accounts that have produced 50% results in a 1 week. Now you only need 2 of those weeks, and then you've doubled your account. And what we always tell our investors is, take your money out. The minute you've doubled your account, take your money out, so that your account becomes risk-free. And you can see there's a lot of opportunity to do that kind of strategy. Now, to join is five easy steps, and I've done a video for you. There are the steps, and you can just follow that video step by step. Please study the rest of the information that is provided on this website. I'm not going to go through that in this video. And here's a very important video that I've made recently, is how to get the best results out of your linking service. If you were to link to the service, please watch that video, because it contains all the landmines and traps that some traders fall into and don't get the best from their investment. Now, there are two ways of joining this service. The one way is to join our premium forum, and then the service is in fact free. So you join the premium forum, it's $42.50 a month, and then you can enjoy this. But there are 14 other benefits to being in the forum, and there's quite a lot of information on that. So as I've mentioned, there's also a 14-day trial that you can come and do. And here we are. It's on a separate page. I'll give the link to this particular page in the description of the video, as well as in the commentary of the video. But here it is, a similar page to the one we've just viewed. But at the bottom here, you have a different choice. You can actually do a trial, and there it is. You can do a free trial, so you can demo trade the service, or you can trial it any way you want for $1 for 14 days. So a lot of people have been very excited about this offer, and they have jumped in and taken advantage of this new opportunity. Again, as I say, the link will be in the description of your video, as well as in the first commentary. Now, I hope you're as excited about this service as I am, and I hope you've learned a little bit about how one looks at the service, gets the information that you need to make the linking decisions that you can make. One thing I haven't mentioned is that once you start the service, you are given 3 accounts that you can link to. You can, however, increase those amounts systematically, and there is in fact an unlimited option that you can go. So from me, Alex Deploy, cheerio.